It is a painful feeling. You are ready to expand, to learn, to become more, but your environment feels like it is actively working against you. Maybe it's a negative workplace, an unsupportive family, or a town with few opportunities. The desire to just pack up and leave is powerful, but right now that's not an option because the resources are not forthcoming or you're stuck with a dependent. So what do? You don't just wither, you learn to grow differently. Think of yourself as a seed that landed in a crack on a rocky surface. It is not the lush garden you dreamed of, but life finds a way. Your mission right now isn't to magically transport yourself to a forest, it is to send down deep roots and find pocket of nourishment right where you are. And here's your survival and growth strategy while you plan your eventual transplant. The number one thing you need to do is to fortify your inner world. Your environment may control the outside, but it does not have to control your inside. This is your non-negotiable first line of defense. And to do this, you should 1. Become a curious learner. Your growth doesn't have to be dependent on anyone else. The internet is your university. Find free online courses, devour podcasts from inspiring thinkers, and read books that open your mind. This builds the internal knowledge that no one can take from you. Number 2, define your own values. If the people around you are cynical or complacent, consciously define what you stand for. Is it kindness, integrity, lifelong learning? Write it down. Let this value system be your compass, not the behavior of those around you. And lastly, practice mental decluttering. You need to actively filter out the negativity. This is so much work, but you have to get it done. The second thing in your line of action is to create a micro environment for yourself. You can't change the whole climate, but you can create a small controlled one for yourself. And what you need to get this done is to 1. Find your digital tribe. You are not alone. Find online communities filled with people who share your ambitions and interests. These connections provide validation, advice, and a vital reminder that your way of thinking exists. Number 2, schedule growth hours. Block out non-negotiable time in your week, even if it's just 30 minutes a day, dedicated solely to your development. Use this time for a course, a creative project, or strategic planning. And lastly, change your physical scenery once in a while. Go to a different coffee shop, a library, or a public park to do your good work. A simple change of backdrop can mentally separate you from the stifling atmosphere of your usual space. The next thing to do is to build your escape plan. This phase is not about living now, it is about making your future departure inevitable. And to get this done, you should 1. Work on skill-based escapism. Every skill you build online is a brick in your escape road. Ask yourself, what specific marketable skill can I learn that would allow me to work remotely or get a job in a new city? Focus there. Another one is to research and network quietly. Start researching cities, companies, or industries that align with your values. Connect with people on LinkedIn who have the jobs you want. Ask thoughtful questions. This makes the future feel tangible. And lastly on this, lay the financial groundwork. Create a freedom fund. Even if you can only put aside a tiny amount each week, it is a powerful psychological step. So your dream is no longer just a dream, it is a funded project. The last thing you need to do in order to grow in this kind of environment is to have a mindset shift. You need to stop seeing your current environment as a permanent prison and start viewing it as a training ground. The resilience, self-reliance, and inner strength you are building by growing in tough conditions as these are superpowers. When you finally do get to the lush garden, you will be a stronger, more deeply rooted plant than those who had it easy all along. You are not stuck, you are in incubation. Use this time to build the roots that will allow you to flourish anywhere. Your time to live will come, and when it does come, you will be ready. I talk about things like this on this channel on how to be more productive and become a better version of yourself. If this is something you are interested in, stick around by subscribing to this channel so that you get notifications when a new video drops, which is every day at 7 p.m. West African time for now. And until next time, bye!